Hello everybody, welcome to Dungeons and D-Pads. I'm IceWorrier and I'm here with the Vault King.
Hello, I am the Vault King. Yes, I am.
Yes, he is. And we're in A-Gay Village, because we did some nicknaming last time, and, well, hopefully they're good nicknames, I don't know. Like, you guys are naming the Umbreon, I mean, if you want Umbreon, I don't know. It might stay nameless forever. And while I was setting up, I remembered something. You could change the email alert to all sorts of things. And I'm going to choose... I like two.
Me too.
That one.
It sounds like a little jig, like... Yay, you got mail!
You can't actually do that in XD. It's one of the few things they removed in XD.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but they did. Anyway, I believe last time they said we need to go to Mount Battle to see what the hell's going on and apparently get a... what was it? A time flute? Bye, that is. Bye-bye.
We're free!
She's gone.
We're free!
Oh, she went into a grandparents' house. Quick, run! What's this? An experience. Oh, an experience share. Ooh, shiny.
Yes. We have the probe. XP share.
Let's see, is anyone... I mean, they're about even on levels. We don't need it right now, but that's certainly useful if we get a low-level Pokemon.
I just noticed something wrong with one of our names.
Huh? What?
That's... You know Twinkie? That's not Twinkie, that's Tinky.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Why didn't you tell us sooner?
I heard it.
I must have been half asleep when I made that. Let's fix that now.
Yeah, because let's quick check it, just so we don't accidentally call it a nickname for a boy's parts.
No, that's a Tinkle.
I've heard Tinky and Tinkle.
This is the third time we're nicknaming this bloody Espeon.
Well, maybe we won't infringe on copyright of a certain fat bear with a television in its stomach.
That's Tinky Winky.
I know.
I mean, Twinkie is a brand of, it's a brand of, wait, it's a sweet, isn't it? It's like a...
It's a cream-filled cake in America, the Twinkie, but it's Twinkie with a W, not Tinky.
Yeah. I mean, it means, I guess our Espeon will never go bad, apparently. Apparently, them things will stay fresh forever, or so I've heard.
Yeah. Yep, so does this mean our Espeon's immortal?
Why not? Why not?
Well, the other Pokemon will grow and die. That one will last forever.
I mean, which ones are also, well, Broccoli, yeah, those three will rot very quickly. Broccoli, Jelly, and Mutton, they all rot rather quickly.
Yep.
That said, out of the four there, I would actually eat them broccoli more. I like broccoli. So many people don't like broccoli. Why? It's nice. I don't understand people's dislike of celery. Sorry, I don't understand people's like of celery. I hate that stuff. Ugh. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Me, it is the food that my food eats.
Oh, there is a guy that... where is that guy? There's a guy that gives you a cologne case. Yes, I do. Sorry? Bolt? Hello?
I didn't say anything.
You did, but I didn't catch it.
I didn't say anything.
Nothing at all? Nothing at all?
Yeah.
Nothing at all? Why are you outside these old man's house?
Yep.
That's...
Oh yeah, it's since we are nearly level 40, I was going to say, did you want to go to a certain town and show just how well balanced this game is?
What do you mean?
Totally not sarcastic.
What you mean the pre-gym?
Yep, the pre-gym with the 25 trainers and the 40 gym leader.
Let's do that later, shall we? Let's not do it right now. It seems like a bad idea. I'm sure sure there's someone in this town that can give me a cologne case. And I don't mean a colon case. They're not giving me a case of crap.
Oh, it's the chicken nugget. And that's if we did go if we do get a torch. Well, we don't get torch chicken in this game, I believe. But if we did, I'll call it nugget.
That's what I called my golden graveler I caught in Pokemon Arceus. Because it's just a giant golden ball.
So it's a nugget.
Yes. I'm sure there's one. Am I mistaken?
Wobbuffet looks extra fat in this game.
Sorry, what does?
Wobbuffet looks extra chunky in this game.
It does. Maybe, I mean, they're probably trying to get accurate, but it doesn't look quite right for some reason. Then again, it's GameCube graphics.
Yeah.
Stop calling me Mudkip. I don't want to be called a Mudkip.
Why? Mudkip's a lovely Pokemon.
Because I heard people like Mudkips. I'm not Mudkip. I never heard anyone likes me. How dare they? How dare they spread lies about me? And such positive lies as well.
How dare people like me?
Right, Mount Battle.
And that just makes me think of Reggie is a wannabe edgelord who they keep failing, but it's like he tries to be all edgy and shit, but then keeps breaking it. Just like my life is filled with nothing but darkness and woo cupcakes.
Miracle. Oh, the Miracle Seed. We can give that back to Meganium now. There you go, Meganium. Have a Miracle Seed. Do you have anything else that's useful? Let's have a look. Macho Brace, Sylph Scarf, Quick Claw, Experience Share. Nothing that useful right now. Why are you running around? Come back here. I want to talk to you. Shady people. That's rude. Shady people have feelings too. What's going on here? What kind of... I remember Mount Battle. You must be incredibly weak if you can't do better than 8.
What if you can only do 7?
That's even weaker. Right.
I know.
What I'm going to do here is I'm going to save here. And this for a very good reason. Yes, you can redo certain Pokemon endgame, but I believe the legendary dogs, you can only get 2 chances each, and I want to get them each first time.
Yeah.
So
Looks like I can't remember which one you encounter first, but I hope it's Entei. He's my favourite of the 3 because he's just so fluffy.
I remember which one you see first. You'll see.
Yeah. Not that I don't like the other 2. I do like Suicune because it's pretty and
Suicune?
Raiku's cool and fast, but Entei's my favourite.
Who is Suicune? It's Suicune, man.
Mispronounced.
It's
Suicune.
It's Suicune. I mean, there is one Pokemon I kind of pronounce weird, but that's instead of some people say Cresselia, I've always said Cresselia. Like ever since I started Gen 4, I always said Cresselia. So I don't know.
Yeah. Too bad you can't catch the Trapinch. I love the Trapinch. Or Flag Online actually.
Oh, we've got Psybeam. I forgot we had that. Eat Psybeam. Pew! You died. Trapinch.
Bye bye, Chompy.
Trapinch has an interesting evolution. Like its mouth its head just gets smaller and smaller.
Or at least obviously it becomes less and less of a hungry boy.
And more of a dragon.
Yeah. Oh, what do you eat? You clearly ate a dragon.
Oh, 9! That's gonna hurt.
Oh, that I think less than I thought it would.
You know, Mel's more tanky than it is offensive.
Oh, I know it's more tanky. Although Water Fire is a bad type for a tank.
It's ground fire.
That thing will get
It's
wrecked.
ground fire, man.
Ground fire, yeah. Not fighting ground fire, I mean. That would just get wrecked by water.
Yep. And it's vulnerable to ground types as well.
Yeah, so you made a tank out of the horrible type of tank. Although there is Tyranitar, which Dark Rock is a horrible tank type, but it does the job surprisingly well.
It does its job because it's got good ability and a move pool.
Good ability, move pool, and good stats.
Wait, it's a pseudo legendary.
Yeah, it does make sense. It's also why it's one of my favorites. It's a Pokemon that with its type coverage, its typing, it shouldn't work, but it does.
Honestly, I think my favorite pseudo legendary is probably Metagross. I like Metagross. Nice psychic steel type.
I like Metagross, but I've always had a soft spot for Tyranitar because I want my Kaiju. In fact, with both Metagross and Tyranitar, there was a missed opportunity in Gen 8 to not have a Gigantamax form with them.
I don't think it's a big deal. What I dislike about Gen 8 is Gen 8's meant to be the Galar region, right? It's meant to be the Great Britain. It's meant to be Scotland, England, and Wales. Where is the lions? Where is Litleo? The lion is the national animal of England. I know it's not native, but it should be there somewhere. It's like Scotland got the unicorn. Where's our lions?
I don't know how to answer that. It's just like, yeah, that's another dumb decision they make. Not that I hate Gen 8, but there's definitely some questionable decisions, as well as some clear favoritism and annoyances.
I mean, yeah, there is a few annoyances. I'm not going to list them all, because I'll just be in a rant for 8 minutes, and I feel like we've ranted enough about Generation 4 in a previous episode. People will start thinking we hate Pokemon. It's just like, oh, we're playing Generation 3. Yeah, so what?
Yeah, but yeah, I'm sort of met at 8. I don't hate it, but there's definitely improvements they could have had. Speaking of, there's my Larvitar, my son. Kill my Rocky boy.
I thought your son was Bulbasaur.
My son is Bulbasaur, yes, but that's why I said my Rocky son.
Oh.
I could have more than one son.
I could procreate more than one child. Just watch.
Yes. I could sleep with multiple women.
That's not how it works. I mean, that could be a way it works, but that's not exactly kosher in most cultures.
Well, if they're fine with it. I'm not gonna argue. Yeah, just kidding. I wouldn't be the type to cheat. But
what?
Dude, but that was... Sorry, I had to go for that joke. You left me wide open there.
Don't worry about it. Oh, I love broccoli. Broccoli! He's a delicious broccoli. Broccoli.
Is he gonna get mad at a carrot sometime soon?
No, he's gonna be the good broccoli that everyone likes.
Yep.
Not the bad broccoli that made 3 bad movies.
So he's gonna fight a god instead. Technically more than one, but you get the idea.
He doesn't really
go fight God.
He doesn't really fight God. I mean,
Super Saiyan gods.
That's not really a god. It's a person with it's a person with godlike powers, not a person that is a god.
I know technically not, but it was close enough.
It's gonna drive me mad if I don't fix this. Body slam stronger than Razor Leaf. Synthesis heals, and that's okay. I always have them a certain way when I do the move pool. This is gonna drive me mad if I don't do it now. There we go. Thunderbolt, Thunder Shock. It's not really much good, and then Cotton Wave, and then there. Can't change the move order of None. Can't change the move order of shadow Pokemon. Blah, 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 blah. Ryder Kimmit.
For a second I thought it said Kermit, and then no, it's Kimmit.
Oh, Kirby. That's an awful Miss Piggy, I'm sorry. That's absolutely awful. Frank Oz will be rolling around in his bed because he's still alive.
Yep. Rolling around in his grave. Not that he's dead, he's just preparing.
That's fucking morbid. It's just like, what are you doing in that grave? Rolling around? Why? I'm preparing. Preparing to what? To die? Yes. I want to see how comfy it is.
If I'm gonna spend many years in this one position, I might as well make sure it's a comfortable one.
I mean, that also confuses me sometimes why they have such a... Like, have you seen the inside of... have you seen the inside of coffins? Like a lot of them are dead, comfy, and plush, and it's just like... You realize they won't be able to feel it, right?
It's about the presentation. You don't just hand over a dead body to the Lord of the Underworld. You've got to do it with style.
It's just... It feels a waste, you know? I mean, I understand giving them a good presentation like outside the box, like outside the coffin, but inside, they won't feel that anymore. What's the point? That said, I'm still... I know I don't want to be cremated when I die, but I'm not sure. I believe you mentioned something about donating your body to science when you pass away.
Yeah, when I've signed a donor card, so when I've died, they can take any blood, organs, bones, anything they need for somebody else, they can have it. I'm not going to be using that body part.
I just imagine that it's like the distant future, and it's just like, alright, I'm going to donate my body to science. 2 years later, you wake in a different body. It's just like, oh, we decided to use your brain. It was still functioning. Well, shit.
I have done the resurrection.
They just put you in they put you in like a tube.
Robo body.
No, it's in a tube, and you're like a human brain that's working on a computer.
That's fine. Internet access. Don't need to work.
I love that idea. You just plug it in, and just 5 minutes later, who the fuck is downloading all that porn?
I need research material.
I'm not really sure. I mean, I would like to be a blood donor. I've never actually had the chance to be a blood donor. People say, oh, it's easy. It's easy when you don't have anxiety problems. It is easy then. I will say that.
But,
I am not the most social being in the world.
But that's my death plans. Is pretty much
that's my
take on any body parts you want.
That's my death plan.
Because I may be lucky and be resurrected.
Maybe.
Be it by technology or possession.
What if your resurrection in a body you don't like? Just like now you inhabit the body of a fly. Or
not much difference.
Or a spider. Or a spider fly.
Oh, I'd love to be a spider. Build my own little web.
I actually like spiders as well. People's like so many people are afraid of spiders. I understand the idea of being afraid of something creepy and crawly, but spiders, they did nothing wrong. You don't mess with them, they won't mess with you. So, like, the one thing that actually, I wouldn't say upsets me, but it disappoints me when I see someone like, oh, a spider, immediately crushes it. What the hell, man?
Yeah, for me it's even more so than other bugs because spiders are useful. That they get rid of pests, and by that I mean insectoids. They don't get rid of annoying people.
I mean that'd be cool. I just imagine it's just this huge spider bouncer. It's just like, you're being annoying. Please move away from the man. I want spider. I want a spider work at a club now. It's just outside a giant spider bouncer.
Well, you got D&D World. I've got enough stupid ideas. I can't take Spider Bouncer in the tavern.
You say that a month later it appears. Well, you lied to me.
I already have enough talking animals.
I mean,
because a lot of fairy tales involve talking animals. I don't need more.
Technically, every tale is talking animals. Humans are animals.
Yeah. But,
that's one thing. Is like people are like, oh, what humans animals? You mean humans and other animals? Humans are animals, whether you like it or not. We are part of the animal kingdom.
And I've accepted that long ago because a lot of our problems can be translated to base animal instinct.
Ow, that hurt.
No matter how advanced we like
Double
to
crit! Ow!
Double crit! Fuck you!
And that was a magnitude 9! Ow!
Kill the rock!
Our children will avenge us. Broccoli and Sir Jelly.
Yes, Sir Jelly, do your knightly duty and drown them like the heretics they are.
Broccoli.
And Broccoli, both our team actually just look so happy to be here. Like, yeah.
Surf and Razor Leaf, it'll hurt everyone but us.
Yep. I drown them, you season them.
I slice them.
We're making Rocky soup.
Yeah, I slice them, you drown them. We just slice them up and put them in a stew.
Yep. Now we just need some sort of fire type to heat the water.
I believe Enigma chose the fire type for our team. You'll find out what he chose soon enough. I might have mentioned it actually, but I'm forgetful right now. Oh, I have to go heal again. Goddamn Graveler.
But yeah, please don't tempt me to take more talking animals NPCs. I've got enough of them thanks to fairy tales, because my stuff's based on fairy tales.
And Japanese yokai.
Yep, although some stories in there can be considered fairy tales, so still technically fairy tales, just foreign fairy tales.
Dragon Tales. I've never actually seen that cartoon. I've heard a lot of Americans talk about that cartoon, but I've never seen it myself. It's like a kiddie show about a dragon. I mean, to be fair, Americans have seen a lot of our cartoon shows. They've seen Bob the Builder, they've seen Teletubbies, they've seen Peppa Pig. They're all English. The one thing about that is, why is Bob the Builder redubbed when they sent it to America? Why did they localize it? He spoke English. Why? Why did you do that?
Because American parents are scared of British accents.
That's, I mean, that's debatable considering Peppa Pig wasn't touched at all.
Have you seen how many times they may put British accents to villains?
I know that. I think that's part.
They are scared of the English.
I think that's partly to do with insecurity and partly to do with the past of what the English government did in the past. And there's another thing. Have you ever whenever I talk to certain people, it's just like, typical English. It's just like, you realize that's generalizing, and I bet you wouldn't like it if I said typical wherever you're from, would you? Just, but I'm not denying that England and the United Kingdom did bad things. It's just generalizing on people that have nothing to do with it isn't exactly fair, now is it?
Yeah, I've always been do not judge on the crimes of the father.
Mm-hmm.
But I have somebody who's looked into our history because I love football history. Yeah, we've done some pretty messed up shit.
Yeah.
There's a reason quite a few other countries don't like us.
You say we, more our country. Wasn't necessarily us.
Yeah, our country, but yeah. There's a reason some countries aren't exactly fans of England.
Yeah, I don't.
To be honest with the history, I don't, and what we've done to them, I don't exactly blame them.
I don't blame them either. But the only thing, it's so much aminos. There, I can't even say the word anymore. Bad vibes. There we go. There's a good pseudonym. There's so much bad vibes in the world. I hate when that happens. You can say we're perfectly fine, and then when you try to, like, in your head, it's like, oh, I'm going to speak this. You're not allowed. No. Aminosity, I think. That's close enough, whatever. Yeah. People in the comments, what can't you pronounce? Apparently, I can't pronounce that word right now. There actually is some words that I pronounce with a lisp, like lisp itself. The word sphere, I have to say like that. I have to pronounce like a th sound, which is a lot of people said is strange, and I'm just like, you're strange, and they're just like, thank you.
Yeah, I should have that bacon tomorrow with my dinner, so I'll be eating pepper skin.
What?
Soon.
Sorry, what?
I'm having bacon tomorrow, so soon I'll be eating pepper skin.
Why would you have bacon? Bacon's awful.
How? Well, I need to dispose of Pepper's body somehow. You can't get the evidence if I eat the evidence.
Delicious evidence.
Oh, ferret's almost there.
Furret.
I know.
You mean furret?
Ferret.
I
love.
We should. I forgot what we were going to call the furret.
I was gonna call it some sort of bakery like loaf, because I like loaf.
We do need to name it after some food. We definitely need that food, considering the tactics we have here.
Yeah, I'm either gonna go loaf or something to do with a chocolate pastry, because I'm getting the wheat pastry from the whitey creamy bits and the brownish chocolate.
We could name it cinnamon, like a cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon works, and I could save loaf for later.
Because if you roll a ferret up, it looks like a cinnamon roll.
Yep, and cinnamon rolls can have chocolate. They're not mandatory, but they are. It's optional, but it can be added.
Some subsided. Laleep. I like Laleep. It's a good fossil Pokemon.
Yeah, I like Laleep and Cradilly. They're good rock ones. They're one of the few rock Pokemons I like, because a lot of them I just got sort of like. First it was cool, then it got stupid.
I mean, isn't that Pokemon in a nutshell?
Yep, Pokemon can't help beating the dead horse.
Or a dead Pikachu in this case. Speaking of which, what's your opinion on the Pikachu clones in every damn generation?
Most of them I either don't like or ignore. There is one or two I do like, because I think it's at least semi-decent. Like with the Mimikyu is the only one I really like, and that's because it done its own thing, as well as it blended into being a Pika clone, but it did its own thing instead of this is totally not Pikachu, even though it's the exact same typing. It's a field mouse. It's got similar move pool.
My opinion is obviously Pikachu Generation 1. Generation 2, Pichu. Pichu's fine. Pre-evolution, fine, baby Pokemon. Generation 3, Plusle and Minor. I'm okay with them. They look like Pikachu cousins. After that, it gets stupid though. After Generation 4, 5, 6, and 7. What? No, Generation 5, 6. Generation 4, 5, and 6. 7 is good. 7 is Mimikyu. But all the others, why are you here? In fact, there's two Pikachu clones in Sun and Moon. There's Togedemaru as well.
Yeah, the Steel Electric one. And that one I still don't like, but at least it's not as bad as some of the other Pika clones, because At least it's not as unique as Mimikyu, but it's something slightly different. But keyword there being slightly.
Anyway, I think we've run out of time for this episode. Time runs fast when you're talking bollocks. Doesn't it, Volt?
Oh, of course it does.
We will see you next time on Dungeon D-Pads, where we'll climb to the top of this Mount Battle. What's at the top? I know what's at the top. Do you guys know at the top? I don't think Volts does. I don't think he's been this far.
I've been this far. I just don't want to spoil.
He says that. Anyway, until then, it's goodbye from me, Player 1.
And me, Player 2.
We'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.